Okay, so let's look at solving what Delta Math calls level 3 radical equation. So we have two square roots here, so we're eventually going to have to square this equation twice. So the first thing we want to do is always get a square root by itself. This problem already has one of the square roots isolated, so let's just go ahead and square both sides to cancel out that one. So remember, a square root and a square cancel each other out. So we get x minus 5. And on the other side, since I have a binomial, I have a group, I have to write it out twice so I remember to properly multiply or FOIL these to get my right answer. So if I go ahead and FOIL, right, square root of x times square root of x is x. Square root of x times -2 square root of x. -2 times square root of x, so we get another one. And then we get -2 times -2, so plus 4. And then let's just bring down the right-hand side of our equation. So if I collect my like terms, I get x minus 4 square root of x plus 4 equals x plus 5. And now since I have another square root in here, I need to isolate this one so that way I can solve for x and get rid of it. So I'm going to subtract x from both sides, so that cancels out. And then over here, it also cancels out, which is super handy. Then here, if I subtract 4, right, I get 1. So overall, I'm gonna get -4 square root of x equals 1. Now you can divide by the -4 now, or you can do it later, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna do it later. So since I have the square root by itself, I'm gonna square both sides. So I'm gonna get 1 squared, right, that's just 1. And then I have to do -4 squared, right? And that's going to equal -4 times -4, so that's 16. So I'm going to get 16x over here, right? Divide both sides. Oh my goodness. I just was looking back at the problem and I totally made a mistake. This should be a -5. Which makes that a -9. Okay, so -9 squared is 81. I was like, this is looking really weird. Okay, there we go. Caught back up. Okay, let's get rid of the 16 now by dividing by 16. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull my calculator up. Maybe not. Okay, let's pull the calculator up. All right, we'll split this with Notability. There we go. All right, so we get 81 divided by 16, and that gives us, right, x equals 5.0625. So now we want to go ahead and check that. Okay, so our original problem started out, I'm going to write the original problem down here so we can see it, right? This was our original problem that we were solving. So now we're going to plug in 5.0625 to both sides. Okay, so I'm going to solve the left side first. So I have the square root of 5.0625. Whoops, it would help if I was hitting all of this. 0.0625, and then that's 2.25. Okay, and then I have -2. Okay, so I'm gonna get, let's clear this out. So I get 2.25 minus 2 on this side, that's gonna give me 0.25. Okay, so now if I simplify on the right side, 5.0625 minus 5 is 0.0625. And if I take the square root of 0.0625, whoops, it would help if I typed it in right, 0.0625, there we go, right? I also get 0.25, a fourth, right? So because that checks out, this works. This is in fact the answer to the problem.